Coming up next, we'll take a closer look at the war in Ukraine and how it's affecting the rest of the world.
We will also learn more about a special music teacher that is infusing passion into his teaching practices. I'm Abby Brandon.
And I'm Solo. Welcome to the Bulldog Weekly.
Welcome back to the Bulldog Weekly. Today is Friday, April 29th, and we have a great show planned for you.
In national news, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin traveled to Kyiv on Sunday, where they met with President Vladimir Zelensky and other Ukrainian officials. Austin's goal is to see a weakened Russian statehood by providing more aid to the Ukrainian forces. The Biden administration intends to provide $713 million in additional foreign aid military financing to Ukraine.
In local news, after the recent kidnapping in Hot Springs, parents are having conversations with their children about safety. Last week, a 17-year-old was abducted near her Hot Springs job. This prompted a nationwide Amber Alert. 19-year-old Dayla Ferrers was one of two arrested in connection to the abduction of the 17-year-old girl. Ferrer was identified through her profile on a popular nannying site. Now, in school news, Fayetteville High School is a leader in female coding students. I took a look at this important story. FHS is the high school with the most female coders in the state of Arkansas. I talked to two AP Computer Science students to learn about the importance of women in STEM fields.
I'm in AP Computer Science A, which is the highest level of coding class at FHS. It's the only class of coders that know they really want to pursue coding. I actually just went and toured the computer science, computer engineering department at the college I'm going to. We had a meeting with the professors, and it was me and a room full of guys, which was definitely an interesting experience. When you think of people who have been important in the coding history, a lot of the names are men, and when you look behind those men, there's normally a lot of women that have been on those teams that haven't gotten the recognition that the men have. But I definitely think that that's changing. I think that it offers a lot of opportunity to have freedom and flexibility in jobs in the future too. I really like that I'd be able to work remotely and travel as I work and stuff like that. I think that the increase of women in STEM is really important because I think that it's important to have a lot of diversity in each field, and I think that in a world where we're trying to make sure that everyone has a voice and everyone has an equal voice, that it's important to have representation of each group in everything we do.
I feel like just having more people in STEM in general is going to introduce a lot more ideas, and having a more diverse group, I guess, is going to introduce ideas that maybe somebody else wouldn't have thought of. I'd like to do something with coding. I'm not sure exactly what, but it's a field that interests me for sure.
Even if it didn't give me good opportunities in the future, I think that I would still pursue coding for a long, long time. I really, really enjoy it.
Thank you, FHS coders. We can't wait to see you change the world. For the Bulldog Weekly, I'm Abby Brandon. Back to the desk. Since the beginning of COVID, Fayetteville Public Schools has offered free weekly meals to families in the Northwest Arkansas community. The FPS Child Nutrition Meal Distribution Program is a part of a sustainable model for providing food and assistance to families. The program provides free meals for anyone 18 years old or younger. We spoke with Fayetteville High's Food Services Manager, Ginger Garner, about this important program.
Here at FHS, we have many amazing teachers, staff members, and students. We like to celebrate and highlight some of their incredible feats and accomplishments. This week's edition of Paw Prints focuses on band teacher Brett Lawson.
I started band when I was in 7th grade, and up till that point I knew that I was either going to be a pilot or I was going to be a doctor. And then I joined band in 7th grade because I had an older brother who was also in band. And I first started learning to play trumpet, and I just absolutely loved it, and it just clicked for me. And then from that point on, I really was just into band. And in high school, I decided, I really want to do this the rest of my life. My love for music started, I've always kind of liked music, but I really started digging it like in high school. Just being exposed to a lot of different types and playing an instrument and being in a band and a performing ensemble was really cool. It was something that it really spoke to me. Music is an important part of what we experience as human beings, and it's something that speaks to everyone at a certain level. And there's all different types of music, and not everyone likes all the same types, and that's what's so great about it. Everyone can find some type of music that speaks to them, something that they can experience. I think music is really, really important for not just, band students or high school students, but really for everyone.
Thanks for tuning in to the Bulldog Weekly. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at FHS-TV-Fayetteville High.
And follow us on our Instagram at FHS Bulldog TV to keep up to date with all news around the school. I'm Sola Schwartzman.
And I'm Abby Brandon. We'll see you next time.